Hello everybody and welcome back with more of the Trooper series. We're just going to pick up exactly where we left off yet again, which is the fact that we just got my advanced class and now we are just now starting Coruscant.
Wow. Spend enough time on a backwater like Ord Mantell, you almost forget what a civilized planet's supposed to look like. I did my officer training here, back before I was deployed to Ord Mantell. There was still a fair bit of reconstruction going on then. Rebuilding things the Imperials destroyed. I still can't believe the Empire managed to sack Coruscant back in the war. The capital of the entire Republic, and they raided it like some outer rim mudball.
Command was idiotic then, and they're idiotic now.
Hindsight's always clearer than foresight, right? We'll never let the Empire take us by surprise again. Anyways, we should get moving. Don't want to keep anyone important waiting.
And now it's time to get out of these nasty clothes that I'm in and put on the Legacy gear. Oh, it looks so rad. As I said previously, I do use the Legacy gear in this series, but I don't consistently use it. I only use it when I don't have anything that's cooler to wear, so you'll see me change in and out of it, which gives you a bit more variety as far as the gear goes, because the Trooper has some really sweet looking gear, so I figured I would explore most of it, or any of it that I think looks decently cool.
Yes, Senator, that's exactly what I'm saying. I can assure you that I've seen no shred of proof supporting these rumors of a defection within Spec Force Division.
General, surely you understand. We need more than just your assurances in a matter of this.
My assurances are what you're getting, Senator. They'll have to be enough. Now, if you'll excuse me, I seem to have a guest.
But General...
Impeccable timing, Lieutenant. I'm General Garza. It's good to finally meet you in person.
Did you just lie to a senator?
Certainly not. You've only just arrived and told me about Commander Tavis and the rest of Havoc Squad defecting. Before this moment, I knew nothing of the matter. I have to congratulate you. Surviving the ordeal on Ord Mantell took skill and courage. I'm impressed.
It's not easy being this good.
But I imagine the confidence comes naturally. Sergeant Jorgen, I'm pleased to have you with us as well. General Vander holds you in very high regard.
Thank you, sir. But General Vander has an odd way of showing his regard.
Vander did the best he could for you, Sergeant. And I'd say a position in the Republic's most decorated Special Forces squad is doing very well indeed. It's regrettable about Tavis and the others. I knew they were upset, but I never imagined they would be so foolish as to defect. Nevertheless, whatever your former squad mates once were to us, they are now extremely dangerous enemies of the Republic.
If we have to kill Tavis and the others, then we have to kill them.
I'm glad I can depend on you to do what's necessary, Lieutenant.
So, let's load up a strike shuttle and hunt Tavis and the rest of them down like the scum they are.
I would very much like to give that order, Sergeant, but I'm afraid we've discovered some new information since you left Ord Mantell. Our intelligence shows that hundreds of other Special Forces soldiers have followed Tavis and defected to the Empire. In short, Lieutenant, we have a catastrophe on our hands.
I can't believe so many soldiers could abandon our cause.
It's a dire situation, but we aren't out of options yet. We have one powerful asset that Tavis and his followers haven't planned for. You. Tavis believes you're dead on Ord Mantell, and that Havoc's defection is still a secret. Right now, Tavis will be securing his armament and supplies. We need to cut those supply lines while he isn't expecting it.
Makes sense to me.
In the past, when Havoc needed supplies outside of the normal Republic channels, they purchased the items from underworld groups here on Coruscant. I have units working to cut off these underworld sources, but two organizations are proving difficult. The Black Sun and the Migrant Merchants Guild.
Can these groups really stand against us?
These aren't simple gangs, Lieutenant. They control large territories and extensive resources. You'll begin with the Migrant Merchants Guild. Our intelligence indicates that they're supplying Tavis with a full platoon of advanced war droids. Your mission, in the broad strokes, will be to locate the droid shipments going to Tavis and destroy them.
Just mortar them all and save me the trouble, sir.
This is Coruscant, not a war zone. One of my people, Corporal Garam, will meet you outside the Migrant Merchant Guild's territory with the full operational details. These missions are critical, Lieutenant. Our future success or failure is contingent on how well supplied Tavis and his followers are.
After Ord Mantell, these thugs won't even be a challenge.
Don't underestimate these people. There's a reason why they've been so successful up to now, and it isn't their charming personalities. I'll be observing your operations from here through your armor cam. Good luck, Lieutenant. Dismissed.
As you might imagine, the Republic wants to hide the fact that there are defections in the Republic Army because, I mean, if the word got out that people were defecting, then it would spread mass panic because people would think that there is no trust in the Republic anymore.
Lieutenant, Corporal Garam, sir. Ready to brief you on the Migrant Merchants Guild at your command, sir.
Calm down, Corporal. You might sprain something.
Yes, sir. I'll just get started on that briefing, sir. The Migrant Merchants Guild is a criminal organization comprised primarily of non-humans whose homes were destroyed by the Empire's assault on Coruscant. They began squatting in this district and refused to leave when Republic security tried to push them out. There's been an uneasy truce ever since.
I hope my mission doesn't make the situation worse.
Yes, sir. But the mission has to come first. General Garza informed me that your primary target within the Guild is a cyborg inventor named Krell. Reports indicate that Krell's strength and speed are at least triple the human norm, with genius-level intelligence to boot. Taking him down will be a real challenge, sir.
I've been hoping for a real fight.
Additionally, Krell has designed and constructed a full platoon of advanced war droids that we believe are intended for Tavis and the other Spec Force traitors.
A full platoon is a lot of firepower to lose. Tavis is really gonna feel this one.
General Garza wants all of Krell's war droids neutralized before they can be shipped out, sir.
What's so advanced about these war droids?
Heavy armor, multiple integrated weapon systems, and advanced combat and targeting logic, sir. The deadliest droids money can buy. Krell has his war droids patrolling the Migrant Merchants Guild base. General Garza wants them all found and destroyed.
Consider it done.
That concludes the briefing, sir. Good luck and good hunting.
So this is a good opportunity to talk about why I chose the Commando for my advanced class. It's only and simply because I already have a power tech. That's the easy answer. My power tech is my main character, it's my tank, and I wanted to do an advanced class that wasn't the same as my main character, but the same type of class. The Trooper and the Bounty Hunter are very similar because they use the same resource mechanic and a lot of the same abilities, just different animations and names with them. So I decided to go with the Commando because I know a lot of people that actually play the mercenary and DPS and heal as the mercenary, so I've got some help with that as far as rotations go, but I also really wanted to learn the other side of my main character. So if I can learn what the Commando does, then I kind of understand both the mercenary and the power tech. Hopefully that makes enough sense. Now the other thing is, I really like my power tech. Like I think that my bounty hunter is my favorite class in the game. Not my favorite story, but my favorite class. So it was also a good decision just to go with a class that I really enjoy playing for the most part. So that's kind of the rundown of why I chose to go with Commando. Plus, it's more interesting because, I mean, you guys have been seeing melee combat for the past series that we just did with the Jedi Knight, so why not switch it up a bit and do a lot of crazy blasters rather than hitting people with my gun.
Republic scum! Do you really believe you can come here and destroy my creations without conscience? When you die here today, your feeble Republic will learn what it means to meddle in my work.
Have you been practicing that line?
You're a brave fool, aren't you? But bravery cannot save you. You're far too late. My plans are already in motion. Soon the people of this world will be brought to their knees by my greatest creations, my masterpieces.
These are your last words. Don't waste them on threats.
This is no idle threat. The droids you destroyed were mere playthings compared to what I have now created. I have taken ordinary humans off the streets and implanted several of them with advanced cybernetic enhancements. Their abilities now rival even my own. The cyborg's enhancements are internal and undetectable. The subjects themselves don't know who among them was augmented, and neither will anyone else, until it's much too late.
If you're waiting for me to be impressed, then get comfortable.
Think whatever you wish. You'll soon be dead. After you've been dealt with, I'll release my creations back to their normal lives, to wait until my hidden programming activates.
This guy's full of it. I don't buy any of this.
Once my masterpieces begin their work, the people of Coruscant will never be safe again.
You're bluffing.
Believe whatever you like. When it happens, you'll be long dead. Destroy her!
You may also notice that throughout Chapter 1, I'll turn my helm on and off, depending on kind of the mood I'm in. The thing that I had in mind there was when I'm in, like, the field or when I'm doing, like, combat things, I would have the helm on, because that makes sense logistically. But the thing is, the dialogue is so quiet when I have the helm on that it's hard to hear. So I was like, well, so I debated a few times, and I try it every now and then, but at the end of the chapter, I pretty much give up on doing the helm.
Come in, Lieutenant. I want you to move immediately and destroy the cyborgs that Krell created. We need to deal with them now before they can disappear into the normal population. These situations are never easy. These people did not choose to be what they now are, but many more lives could be at stake. You'll have to eliminate Krell's creations.
The threat will be neutralized.
Good. I'm glad I can count on you. I'll contact you when it's finished. Garza out.
This is a waste of time. We should be going after the traitors, not gunning people down just because some madman said they're dangerous.
Nobody asked for your opinion, Sergeant.
So, you just heard my orders, right? It's to kill the cyborgs, right? Those are my direct orders, to not let them get out into the public because they could be dangerous. So I'm going to end up following my orders, but this little cutscene here, the decision they give you is actually really difficult, and that's why I like playing a neutral character, especially with something like the Trooper, because the decisions are so hard to make that you really are stressed about it.
Stay back. The door's locked and sealed. You can't get in. We heard all of the fighting, and we heard you talking to that freak Krell. We're not coming out until you swear you won't hurt us.
I'm sorry, but I can't just let you go.
But we're not cyborgs. I'd know if I was some half-machine freak. This is insane.
You out there. Listen, I'm not sure about these others, but I can assure you that I'm not a cyborg.
What? Are you calling me a freak like Krell? I am not a freak. Maybe you're the cyborg and you're trying to trick everyone.
I am not! He spent far more time operating on you than he did on me, so if anyone's...
Both of you, stop it! None of us are cyborgs. That's all there is to it.
Prove you aren't cyborgs and I'll let you go.
What do you mean, prove we aren't cyborgs? You might as well ask us to prove we're not Rancors. It's obvious, isn't it? This is insane. Even if a few of us are cyborgs, would you really murder all of us just to be sure none of the cyborgs escape?
I'm getting tired of arguing about this through a door.
Please, soldier, think this through. Cyborgs or not, we haven't done anything wrong. There's no reason to kill us.
My orders are reason enough.
What? What are you?
Yes, I know that was pretty evil, but you know what? Orders are orders, and I was just following them.
Come in, Lieutenant. Good work. This was an unfortunate necessity, but you handled it well.
Killing is killing, sir.
Come back to my office now. We need to discuss your next assignment. Garza out.
I think although my Trooper hides it, stuff like that, like decisions like that, really do affect her. And you'll see that later on as well. I mean, they keep up the trend of having really difficult light side, dark side decisions to make, which just amplifies the enjoyment of playing a neutral character. And the agent is the same way. The agent has a lot of those really difficult decisions to make, which I super appreciate. I mean, it really makes you feel connected with your character.
Lieutenant, congratulations again on your work against the Migrant Merchants Guild. It was a difficult situation, and you handled it well. Let's move on to your next target, the Black Sun, a powerful organization composed of Coruscant's most violent criminals. Black Sun has a wide network of sources providing them with the deadliest weaponry available, including a powerful nerve agent that they're selling to Tavis in bulk.
I can't believe these groups are operating on the capital of the Republic.
Coruscant hasn't been the same since the Empire's attack, just before the treaty. I suppose we're fortunate that things aren't worse. A Spec Force Sergeant Jaxo has carried out some advanced reconnaissance of Black Sun's headquarters. You'll rendezvous with her for a detailed plan of attack. We can't risk any of this nerve gas falling into Tavis's hands, Lieutenant. Use all necessary force. Dismissed.
Sounds like nothing my trooper can't handle, especially because I handled the last problem so well. I guess I just was really following orders.